And joining me as always is our co-host JX. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm good, man. Ready to do this?
Heck yeah. Um, our guest this weekend is someone you might recognize from the podcast of Champions, Starfighter. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well.
Very nice.
Hope everyone
Thank
is
you for
doing good.
joining us. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Um, so first question, how did you kind of get into Marvel Contest of Champions, and what kind of led you into like getting involved with the community?
Yeah, so with when I first played the game, it was actually during my freshman year of college. It was like during a computer science class near the end of the semester. I saw someone else playing it on like during a computer science class, and I ended up picking it up and kind of playing it pretty casually over the summer. Like I think at the time it was like you had to have 11 rank 4 stars to join war in the alliance I was in. And I don't think I learned about masteries that year until like the August following. It's like about 6 months after I started was when I first got like parry and dexterity and all the things. Um, and I kind of stuck around in that alliance for another year and a half, I think. And then I started looking at some of the Reddit and YouTube, and I got more involved with that over the following year. It's like the third year I was playing, I got more involved with the community stuff of YouTube and Reddit.
Okay. Um, so uh, uh, you were talking about a little bit about war. Are you still in a war or alliance?
So currently I'm in Cat Murdoch's alliance. It's VACC, I think is still the alliance tag. And I haven't been playing as much because I've gotten busy with work, honestly. Um, but I still try and log in some of the times, even if it's just opening crystals or joining war when Kat does tag me, because she is good at tagging.
Okay. Jay, you got one over there?
Yeah. So, how did you get your name, Starfighter?
So my name, it really is just that in any game I played before this, I always liked using Star as like a nickname. And I think at the time I just watched probably the first of the more recent Star Wars movies, and I like the sound of it because it sounds to me like a fighter jet name,
Yeah.
like a call sign of sorts. So I just use it as that.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. That's kind of like what I thought of when I first found out. It's like exactly what I thought of, and then I saw your account. I was like, that's not what I expected, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Um, so about are you a part of the CCP?
So currently I'm still involved in it, but I've not been super active with it currently.
Okay. Um, Very nice. We can talk about new stuff, right? New event stuff. We got rifts
Yeah.
and stuff coming. There's a lot of news going on right
Yeah, I know they just
now.
announced Black Cat and Scorpion was the big thing, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we got the new champion reveals, but I believe Omega Sentinel came into the contest this past week. We haven't really got a chance to talk about her at all. Um, and you also had a boss rush fight or a side quest fight
Yeah.
that that was released. How fun was that?
It's pretty fun. I mean, the past two times they were both in boss rushes, and then this most recent time, um, they decided to do the quest a bit differently with the side quest. I think partly so then they can accommodate having 8 fights in it, which has been nice. And I always have fun with that, and it's fun to just try and make a fight that I enjoy, that's fun to play, with some replayability, hopefully. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So from like year one to year three, how much have you been able to influence the fights?
Like, how has the process changed of
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah. So I think both of the first 2 times we were able to like test the fights once before they went live. And last year we were actually able to like make changes while it was still in the testing before it got pushed. And this time I don't think any of us got to like play test the fights ourselves before they went live. And then it's always a bit different with like just with coming up with the nodes. Like they do give us a list of nodes to like kind of pick and choose from, but they'll accommodate some requests. And since this one was a bit different just from it being the like what's it called? Being a side quest with the different difficulties, like you kind of got to pick like the what you wanted the core of the fight to be and stuff like that. And then we also were able to pick out the path fights a bit.
Okay.
Sorry.
So this year you guys, no, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh no, that was a finished thought.
Okay. Okay. So this year you guys got to pick what, 3 or 4 champions to fight instead of just the one?
Yeah, so it was just the path fight, so they just have some of the shared nodes. I think only in the highest difficulty they have like the link nodes on them.
Yeah, so what are some of the I think you guys all had like some sort of special interactions with the characters that you picked. What do the characters that you picked mean to you?
So for me, Gwenpool was the main fight, and then I picked Hawkeye, which for me was partly because Kate Bishop isn't in the game. Otherwise, I would have picked her. And then Deadpool's another one that does have some custody stuff with Jeff the Landshark with Gwenpool, which I thought was funny. And then I think I would have had America Chavez as a path fight if she wasn't already used in the quest. And then I forget... What was the other one I'm forgetting? Just quickly check the map.
It's all good.
Girl.
Yeah. So Squirtle was just someone else that's on the West Coast Adventure.
Oh, yeah.
West Coast Adventures with Gwenpool.
Okay, you got one over there?
At least.
Yeah, Kate Bishop as well too. So that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay. What did I want to ask? Okay, this is my question. Let me bring it up. So you were actually a part of the Summoner Showdown of week 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the Marvel offices. What can you want to talk about that?
There's, I think some of that is covered with, and like going inside the H quarters is covered with NDAs.
Oh.
A little bit. But for that, it was, I think they reached out to us a couple months before it happened. And then they kind of like contacted us to get the schedule information. And then they paid for like the travel out there. So it was pretty much, we got in the first day and hung around waiting for Brian's flight to land because his had been delayed. And then we had just like hung out in the hotel's like lobby. And then the next day, like, went to do hair and makeup, and then went into doing the actual like taping of it. Or, well, it was live, but yeah.
Nice, yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, I know I was very much like my whole hands were shaking during that, like when it was being filmed.
I had not noticed.
Nope.
No, it was cool. You I think you did fine. You did there was the Deadpools Fun House.
Yeah.
Which I think you did warm up
I
with
think I used
yeah.
Iron Man and Infinity War and just copied what Slugbird had done.
Yeah,
But I felt like at the time it was like right when Human Torch had recently come out, so I was like, I could have used Torch, but I did not know how to use them, so I was like, I would rather not do that.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, it was a fun experience.
That was cool. Would you do it again?
I would probably, like, if it was back in that time, I would have said yes again. I don't know that I would do it if they asked me to from now, just because I feel like I've been a lot further behind on, like, catching up with game stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So what is your progression level?
So currently I believe, I think I just have one pass of, Act 6 complete, and I don't think I've done any of Book 2/Act 7. But I do
Okay.
have Thronebreaker title, and I think I'm at about 2.1 million base hearing rating. And
Very nice.
I do have 3 6 stars of Kitty Pryde, Guillotine 2099, and Angela at the moment.
Okay. Very nice.
Great games.
What
Yeah.
about variants? Have you stepped into any of the variants?
Not a ton recently. Let me see. I know I did the robot one is one of the ones that I last remember. Yeah, so the Polar Opposites and Waning Moon, both I have 100% explored. And then the first two, I have one pass through of each. And I think I haven't touched them as much since the Blood and Venom one came out.
Okay. What about variant one? Have you fully explored it?
Nope.
No one
Okay.
blames you.
Okay, yeah, I have the first chapter of Variant 1 is either one pass or a couple pass, but not much more than that. And then Variant 2 is probably about 50% explored.
All right.
And a
Jay,
pass
you got
through
another
Blood
one
and
over there?
Venom.
I just see the Docs and Nimrod.
Yee.
It's pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
Okay. What's one champ you would add to the contest if you could choose?
So one I mentioned before, Kate Bishop. She's probably someone that I would add, but also just like the Brynhilda Valkyrie would be one that I think would also be fun to have in the game.
So comics or MCU?
Comics, so not Tess. I think her name's Tessa, not her Valkyrie, but like Brynhilda from the
Gotcha.
comics. I think.
Yeah. She's the.
I do also. It would also be cool to see a like the version of Kitty Pryde that's the Red Queen pirate version, or the like from some of the comics where she was Star-Lord's girlfriend would be amusing just from like her having the gun side of things.
Yeah, I think those suits were in the motion comic that month, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we got Marauders, which is fine, but yeah, Red Queen, dude, she's such a boss.
Yeah.
I love her. The Marauders reading that, she's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's where I think it'd be neat. Oh, and then there is in part of one of the X-Men comics, I forget the name of it, but there is a character called Rasputin IV that's just a clone version of Magic and Colossus and a couple other mutants. That's just like there is so much stuff in that, and that would just be really neat.
Pretty sure I saw a picture of that the other day on Twitter.
Yeah.
I forgot which one she's in, but she's in one of the.
She's in Powers of X.
Yeah,
anyone
Powers
wants
of X.
to know,
I can't think of that.
Yeah,
that sounds correct.
Yeah, she's like a chimera mutant. She just looks cool. there's a design. Sick.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome. So if there was a type of content like a event quest, a celebrity challenge, like the maze or anything like that, what would you bring back?
So there had been one, like there was a few nodes in one of the celebrity challenges a while back where it was like the if you keep the character stunned for 10 seconds or hit them so many times, they like auto lose, which I think is one. It's like it was in one of the champion challenges, like right after Maze. But also one of the years they did the April Fool's Deadpool quest, where it just had the nodes that were like them putting in the terms of service and it just being a chaotic fight.
Yeah.
And those
Okay.
are two of the things. It's like I want to experience that again.
Like where he's blocking and it says stop hitting yourself.
Yeah,
That's
like it
pretty
was
funny.
just it was a ton of different little things.
Okay. Jay, you got another one over there?
Sure. Okay. What's a character you'd buff? Hello.
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry. I'm like, wait. It's like, wait, which ones have not been buffed again?
Yeah.
It's like I feel like original Black Widow could probably use another thing to her, just because I think she just has ability accuracy reduction, and that's not something that's been like fully overlapped. And then also probably X-23 would also be one that'd be interesting to have a buff again.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see both of them in the meta.
Yeah.
I think X-23, like when she first came out, she was very popular. She's kind of died down a bit.
Yeah, because I think back then it was I mean, that was still when it was like the pre-healing changes where it wasn't based off the base health. It was like whatever the boosted health to a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. So do you spend in game, and if you do, what are some of the types of deals that you try to buy?
So I still sometimes spend in game. And I tend to pick up some of the early access bundles just because I do like opening up the crystals. And then I'll spend some during the like the unit plus extra things that they run sometimes. And then I'll pick up like the unit card deal probably the most often.
Okay. The unit card. Do you buy the sigil?
I had been for a while, but I think I stopped a bit ago. Just because at a certain point it just becomes like I had not been playing as much to get the sigil reward, so it didn't seem like it was as much of a value for me.
Do you have the sigil witch?
I think I do not currently. Let me see. I forget how much currency I have towards it.
Okay.
But I don't. I think I have it like when you buy the sigil, they give you the 4-star or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, so I have 141 of the tokens.
Oh,
so I probably will eventually go back and pick up the 6-star sigil, which
You're pretty close. Pretty close to getting there.
yeah.
just like 20 more.
Oh yeah. She's awesome.
Yeah. I've got the 6-star as well. She's pretty cool.
You were
Do you
awakened.
play with? Yeah. No, I don't have her awakened.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I do. It's pretty good, man.
Is she
and
fun?
then
I got her at rank 2. I like her. Might even rank 3 her.
you
Who
go.
knows?
Hey.
gotcha.
I just got clairvoyant like today, so as a 6-star, so
Oh.
she might be
Nice.
my rank 3 mystic, which I think is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think I forgot, but one of the deals I had picked up had been the some of the romance bundles that had the awakening gem,
Oh yeah.
because I
Ooh.
ended up using that on the 6-star Kitty Pride I pulled at one point.
Ooh,
Very nice.
jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's really good.
um, so we talked about deals. What's new coming up in MCOCJ?
We got. I mean, like I just said before, we have a lot of things.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first thing that comes to mind, Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds is coming back for a whole month, like we did with the week, but now we have a whole month. So are you looking forward to that?
I
No,
didn't end up stepping into it at all, but I like watching other people have a lot of fun with it, so I'm looking forward to it from that view.
Okay.
yeah. Oh, Mr. King mentioned a Gamora buff. I'll
Mhm.
be excited for that.
Nice.
She gets new animations too, I believe, right?
Oh yeah. I haven't seen
Heck
them,
yeah.
but I've heard they're pretty sweet.
Oh man, I can't wait. I got the 6-star awaken.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know what they changed about her abilities. I don't know if that's updated on the MCOC page or not, but if it is, you might want to check there. It's probably a little bit more better. I'm assuming.
yeah, we'll see. Um, so we have what rifts coming?
Yeah, side quest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are these going to be like the previous rifts that we had, like with Black Widow, I believe?
I mean, yeah, similar the random path thing. Yeah, if that's what you
Okay.
mean.
Yeah. All right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jay. Sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to find the page on that. I don't know if that got. Okay, it's in the release notes. I'm like
Yeah.
looking for it. Yeah, okay. ISO 8 fields coming as a thing, which is pretty nice. So you can collect some ISO 8 for auto completion as well, which I think is nice if you need ISO. Okay, champion info videos. That's coming to the champion screen. So when you view that champion, like Purgatory, right? You'll have a video
Mhm.
on how to on champion deep dives and sorry, my stomach. Filter by tag, class wheel. Okay, so nice updates and a lot of bug fixes as well. But we also have the parry. Have you opted? I know CCP has the parry opt-ins, the input system opt-in, the beta. How has your experience been with that? If you have it activated.
I haven't activated it much. I think I know they were running a survey for the people that had it active for so long though. But I haven't been following along with it too much.
Okay. It's pretty good. I like it. It's made like parries a lot better. It kind of just feels like the game a little bit before the summer of last year.
Okay.
But there's still a few issues with it, so I'm sure it'll get tweaked and we can finally have the game back to running how it was, which I'm really excited for.
Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, me too. I was having a really hard time in AQ today. I could not parry for the life of me.
Oh man.
Um, so yeah, I'll definitely be excited for some of these bug fixes. Um, moving forward. What else? Shoot. Yeah.
And then 7.4 just came out as well, so I don't know if either
Yeah,
of you
yeah.
jumped in there.
I have not.
No,
I'm still working my way through X6.
I'm just
Yeah, I
lazy.
haven't touched Act 7 at all, so I'm not there.
Okay. Yeah, me either.
Okay.
I hope to do this.
Yeah. How did you find the EQ notes this month or this past month?
Oh yeah, we're in April. For Cavalier, right?
Yeah, for Cavalier.
I don't think I've done much of the event quest really. But they had changed some of the nodes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't done it either. I'm sorry. I just
I
like
did
I don't.
I did the first 2 quests, and then when I got to Phoenix, I was like, yeah, no, this ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I know a lot of people
Uh,
had issues with her.
Yeah. It's funny. Um, so yeah, sounds like fun. Can't wait for the next round. Um,
Whoa.
let's see.
You want to bring up the April Fool's joke?
Oh yeah.
All right.
April Fools. So they did like on Twitter, Marvel Contest of Champions did like a Who's That Champion, kind of like a Who's That Pokemon, and a lot of people thought it was Morbius, because there's a comic book panel that looks just like this outline, but it turns out it was not Morbius. It was Moon Knight. It was so funny. I think everybody was mad.
Yeah.
They got us good.
Because I know because it sounded like Morbius, the movie wasn't doing as well as people might have expected, like MCU entry wise.
Yeah,
unless that was also April Fool. I have not seen it.
Okay. Have you?
Did you go see it, Jay?
I did see it.
I know you did.
I see everything like as soon as I can. I try to go on it.
What were your thoughts on it? I mean, don't spoil
it. Okay. So I won't spoil it. It's a very, how do I say this, mediocre movie, right? Like a lot of people are hating on it, and I don't hate the movie, but it's like very mid. Like that's like the best way to say it. Like most people hated it. Like it's pretty insane.
Yeah. I feel it's like if you feel like you have to walk out during the movie, then it's not a good movie. But I don't know if that's something that everyone felt.
Yeah, I didn't. The CGI I think was like the best part of the film. Like the delays definitely helped make the CGI the best, because Morbius as actual Morbius the living vampire was pretty damn cool to watch. But Michael Morbius was not. So and then it also was a pretty short movie too, which if it had like 10 more minutes maybe it could have been better, but yeah, it was kind of disappointing for a movie that got delayed for so long, almost like a New Mutants type of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Alongside of that, this past week we've got the new episode of Moon Knight.
Hell yeah!
Did you guys watch that?
I haven't watched any of it yet still. But I'll probably wait till it all comes out and watch it.
Okay. Gonna binge watch it?
Might. I feel like I do better with that if because sometimes it's like I need to watch 1 or 2 episodes at least to like get into it, and then if I watch 3 episodes, I'm like gonna end up watching all of it.
Okay.
Like in one sitting, essentially. So I'll probably wait for that. And then I think, actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I feel like my family have not seen the latest Spider-Man movie still, so I need to see when that's getting added to Disney Plus.
Oh, I don't know if it is, because it's a Sony movie. Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, because Sony has the right, so it goes to Stars, I think, is like the way their deal works. It goes to Stars instead.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it is on digital and DVD. If that's probably not. Okay.
That's about the only place you can see it.
Yeah. Thanks, Sony, man. Always ruining things. It's on Prime Video, really? I did not expect that. Would you look at that?
There you go.
That works, because they have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. So what else have we got? Oh, go ahead.
It might be that Stars exists as a paid add-on to Prime Video.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So it might just be it's available on Prime if you buy into Stars.
Yeah, I see it on my Fire Stick all the time.
Or it might be like available to rent through Prime Video. Yeah.
I feel so bad for Matt Smith. Yeah, he plays the villain in Morbius, if anyone doesn't know. Yeah.
I think he needs to just start trying out for anything that David Tennant tries out for. If it's the, like, him post Doctor Who versus David Tennant post Doctor Who. Not trying, auditioning for.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Matt Smith, I think you might like his character. He's kind of fun in the movie. It's not what I expected. Yeah, it's like a very almost funny character for a bit. It's weird. It's a weird movie, but either you're gonna hate it or you're gonna not like it. You're gonna hate it or maybe
You're
like
gonna
it.
hate it or be indifferent. Is what it sounds like.
I'll try to like word it like because I don't know, like everyone's different, right? So I like
Yeah.
hate it or forget it. That's a good way to say it. Yeah, it might be a Thor Thor Dark World thing where you just forget the movie.
Or like a Black Widow movie.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and they're writing
know.
the Madam Web film too, so that'll come out next year, I think.
Okay.
But I know Multiverse of Madness is one of the next entries.
Yeah, we're 1 month away.
Yes. Can't wait.
Yeah.
So did you watch any of the other Disney Plus shows or I mean, well, there hasn't been much for movies except for Shang-Chi and Black Widow, really. I think.
Eternals.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Eternals.
I did watch
Come on.
Eternals.
God, I always hate on Eternals. I liked it, man. I loved it. It was a great movie, man.
I think it's
Dude,
very
okay.
Eternals is very much like filmed in a way that's different from anything else in the MCU.
Yeah.
Just since it's like bits of memories instead of like chronological in a way.
No, yeah, for sure. And I liked that. It was really cool.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like about the Eternals was the movie was just so dark. Like everything about it was just dark, I think.
Like lighting dark, or it was just like the
Yeah,
themes were
yeah.
dark.
Like the lighting dark. It was just weird. Everything just took place in dark settings.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. I know DC does that a lot, and it's so annoying. They always put like a darker filter on the movie, and then like, why? Come on, not everything has to be dark.
That's just Batman, period.
Hey, at least the ending wasn't dark. If you watched that.
Yeah, see, I didn't watch it yet.
Oh, come on. There you go. There's the meme right there.
Yeah. Okay. So what else? Did you watch Shang-Chi?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I
very
did
nice.
enjoy it a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed it as well. What were some of your favorite moments?
I do really like the like some of the fight scene choreographing, especially the bus scene. And then I do enjoy the I think it's Aquafina. Her character was fun to see as well.
Very nice. Yeah.
And then I have seen all of the Disney Plus shows except for Moon Knight then.
So you watched Hawkeye?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. What were some of your
Okay,
what were some of your favorite moments of Hawkeye?
If people have not seen it, then you'll probably hear spoilers in this. But I did enjoy Yelena with like the sriracha with the mac and cheese inside Kate's apartment.
Okay.
And then I just enjoyed Kate Bishop as a character on her own, so that was very fun. I don't think I hated the end of the series, but I know a few people felt like Kingpin was just kind of like not used as well as he could be.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like they can bring back anyone. But it'll be interesting to see what they go from there.
Yeah, and Daredevil's back. I mean, might get even Daredevil season 4. I mean, there's rumors about it.
Back.
Yeah, let's get him back.
All the movies from Netflix are moving over to Marvel.
The TV shows, I think.
Yeah. The TV shows, my bad. All the movies from Netflix, or the shows. Yeah, the shows from Netflix. The Daredevil, Punisher, Luke Cage, and all that are going to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So.
They're on it now.
They do have you like opt in to the like rating of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to get your account able to see it.
Yeah, there's like maturity rating. You know, Punisher, Daredevil, get pretty bloody. It's pretty awesome. Agents of Shield's also on there too.
Okay.
Yes.
But all the other Hulu Marvel stuff is still on Hulu. So.
Yeah, I think it's just Runaways is one of them that's on Hulu.
Yeah,
And then
Hitmonkey.
Cloak and Dagger might still be, but I thought they were a like ABC Freeform show.
Yeah, they were.
And then Fox has Legion.
Hell yeah, my favorite character.
I
think
believe
there's
the
one other show that I'm
Inhumans is
forgetting.
on Disney Plus.
The Gifted was another show as well.
That's
Yeah.
the one I'm thinking of.
That was good. Oh, Hellstrom, yeah. I forgot that released like not too long ago too.
You guys are forgetting all about my boy Hitmonkey.
Oh yeah. No, Hitmonkey was great.
There was also
Hitmonkey was awesome.
I think there's a MODOK show on Hulu as well.
Yeah, the robot
Yes.
chicken.
Action.
It's Patton Oswalt.
He was great.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, Jay, you got anything else over there?
So yeah, we talked about spending. So we got like spring cleaning coming up pretty soon. Is that something you're gonna be looking at?
I don't think I'll look at it too much. I think is that the Bloom store, or is it slightly different? Because I think it's just like a unit store.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
trying to
just like
remember what it's been in past years.
I do have gifts for everything. Is it like both? I'm trying to remember too. Now I'm confusing myself. I know. Yeah, I know there is a unit store.
It's a little bit.
You can buy the.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's like sorry. you get like you get like the doubloons. You get a Deadpool, right? You can get buy the 4-star Deadpool. I know there's a 5-star Deadpool arena. I'm trying to think what else comes out. I don't know how different it'll be this year. We have a lot of Deadpool this month because like the event quest is with Deadpool and the side quest is also with Deadpool. A lot of Deadpool this month.
I mean, it feels fitting
it's
for it to be
Goldpool.
Deadpool during April Fool's month and 420 month.
Yeah. But no Deadpool
Yeah.
and
I
Valentine's.
think it was.
He moved on. He went to Realm of Champions. Which now I guess
And
he's
then-
back.
Yeah.
And then, what happened?
uh
There never did anything. Came back.
they planned it, man. They had a Los Muertos.
I am sad that they did not do the big head animations that they'd done like the past 2 years, where it was like an extra side quest, and then some champions just have the giant heads.
Yeah. So interesting. Like they didn't do it like on April 1st, but if you look at the side quest, I don't know if you've read it or not, but it says Deadpool has the pin particles again. So it might come soon. I don't know for sure, but it sounded like it reading the side quest.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's like he's like time traveling and stuff like that. So he like time travels to like Aegon, time travels to Silver Centurion, and he's got pin particles. So hopefully we get some big head action.
Yeah, I mean that does sound like the same premise as the past ones.
Yeah. So yeah, the big head mode is obviously one of the best. Is there any other game modes that caught your eye? Well, since your time.
I don't know, especially like I know when the Dormammu quest first came out with Dimensional Rifts, that was like one of the times where I first started getting more involved in things, like just going on YouTube streams and other things. So that feels like something that was like very much from back then, but like every iteration of Rifts they've done a lot differently since then as well.
Yeah, that was like, I remember that. That's actually like part of the story of that event too, because I remember that because he brought in the dark dimension to it, but like Doctor Strange did it where it was like portaling the dark dimension all around the battle realm. That was so
also
cool.
when portals as a like map movement that was the first time they used them in the game. With having the randomized portals. I don't think it existed before that month or so.
Really?
And then whichever month they did the Ghost Rider quest, that was also with a ton of different little like buff boosts that also came at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
It's like throwbacks. This is like 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know nothing about all that.
Yeah. I just remember like the Dormammu quest, whatever the highest difficulty at the time, that month was the first time I completed that level.
Okay.
Okay.
Which was probably Master, or it was probably Master, honestly. And now it's up to Cavalier and Thronebreaker.
Crazy. Might even
No
get a
doubt.
new one soon.
Yeah.
Who knows?
What would you what would you see what could you see from another progression tier?
As far as
Like something past Thronebreaker.
like what it would be named, or like what would come as the benefits of it.
Either or.
Lord of Darkness title.
Yeah. That's where it's like, I feel like it'd be neat if there was a Realm Breaker title instead of Thronebreaker, where it's like escaping, if you escape the realm at the end of it. But I have not seen whatever cutscene things come after 7.4, so it could also be related to that.
Is there a cutscene?
I feel like there normally is.
There's not. I don't think there's a cutscene.
No?
No.
Okay. Or like motion cut. I don't know.
Yeah. Realm of Champions got a final cutscene though. So Realm of Champions.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
It actually got deleted. The whole entire Realm of Champions YouTube channel is deleted. All the content's gone. The Discord server's gone.
Yeah.
Everything's gone.
Yeah.
But I do have it uploaded to my channel if anyone wants to watch it. Self plug right there. But have you watched it? Is that something?
I've not, so I'll have to do that later.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
So your plug worked. You got at least +1 views.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it was. I don't want to spoil it now since you're gonna watch it, but it was pretty crazy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, it sets up a lot of future stuff for the contest.
Yeah, because I know at least part of Realm for them was like the mystery of who killed Maestro, so I'm expecting some of it has to do with that.
Yeah. I'm totally glad I didn't change that thumbnail so it doesn't spoil it. I thought about changing it today so it would spoil it, but I'm glad I didn't.
That's where you have to like leave you have to do a red herring one where it looks like someone else is killing him.
Yeah. See in that panel you can't tell who killed the Maestro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the so have you played Realm of Champions?
I did for the first probably 3 or 4 months of the game.
Okay.
Because I had been active in the Discord server for it a bit as well. But I think whenever they opened up the progression levels more from where they were initially was about when I think fell off. Was around like the 750 battle rating, or I think it was battle rating.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun the first week and a half of playing.
Who did you use?
I think I used Storm a lot and Sorcerer Supreme.
Nice.
Very nice.
And I think my Storm was probably the higher one that I had. And then Hulk as well. And I had bought Captain America during that as well.
Oh yeah. Is there, from what you remember, is there any ones you like want to come to the contest? Maybe some of the Barons, like War Thor.
I think I would love for War Thor to come to contest. Like really, most of the Baron designs are pretty neat, and I think it'd be fun to have in the contest. Like even I think in some of the early promotional videos for MCOC, they had the like a Black Panther warrior that I forget the name of, but that was like a vlogging Black Panther.
Yeah, not
yeah, but like both her and Shuri would be neat to see.
Oh yeah.
Anathesis. Okay.
Yeah, she's in the cutscene, so get some more action of her.
Nice.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Oh, she's like the YouTuber of the realm.
Yeah,
she's like a reporter, but she's like like exactly like she's like just recording her whole time there.
Yeah, the influencer. Yeah. That's what you call it. So hopefully we'll see more of her.
Oh yeah.
I think actually funny story. I feel like the other night I did have a dream in which it was talking with Kat, and Kat released some promo art on Twitter. And then there were people asking Kat, like, hey, when's your, like, game background gonna come out for MCOC? And that was like whatever the title screen was one of Kat's art like the next day inside the dream. I was like, I wish that would actually happen.
Oh, like the splash screen?
Yeah, like when you
What?
open the game and it's like the Omega Sentinel or a different game, I was like, that could have been one of Kat's arts, and I think that'd be really neat to see.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
That would be
But
great.
alas, it was a dream for now. Dreams can come true.
Yeah, we gotta make that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign it,
Kabam,
make a
Mike.
petition.
Yeah.
We'll spam Mike and see if force him to
Yeah.
do it. Oh, that was so cool.
But yeah, I was remember. I feel like I somehow lost track of that being a dream at one point. I was like, wait, why did I think that? But just amuse me.
Maybe predicting the future.
Maybe I'm the clairvoyant.
Oh yeah,
Haha.
that's pretty good.
For sure. So have you done any of the new Karina's challenges? I know you said you haven't been playing much.
Yeah, I don't think I did any of the first ones when they originally came out.
What about the second ones? Newer ones?
Yeah, I haven't done any of the
Gotcha.
new ones.
No profile pic
Alright.
for you?
No, not for now.
Okay.
All right. Jay, you got anything else over there?
Let's see here. See how many questions we haven't gone through. So I know obviously you know a little bit of the story. So you still pay attention to the story nowadays, even though you're a little away from stuff.
I'm not sure that I've seen all the things through Act 7's releases. I feel like I saw... Like, I know Karina has the power of the Battle Realm from end of Act 6, if I'm remembering right, but I'm not sure that I have it all back in my head. But if you want to do a Sparks Note summary, you're welcome to.
I haven't, like I said, I haven't gone through Act 7.
Gotcha.
But you know Act 6? You do?
Yeah, I think so, because like Act 6 I played kind of was coming out, because that was when I was doing like collecting the map node info.
Okay.
So I either did it all or I had people help me with going through the map so that they could help me collect the node information.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that much about the Kang. I just know Superior Kang is the final boss, which was pretty awesome to look at.
Gotcha.
No idea on the story. I mean, like, I just think about it like Kang's a loser. He lost. Now he's come back to get his revenge. That's kind of how I look at it.
That's a pretty good setup for most fights in the game.
Yeah. You know, it happens. Highs and lows with storytelling.
Yeah. It's either I was mind controlled, and I lost, and now I want to fight you for real, or I want a good fight. Give me a good fight. I feel like are pretty simple ones.
Yeah, it happens a lot in Monthly Quest.
Yeah.
And the Deadpool's like, we gotta do this anyways, come on. Okay, let's get through. I guess we can talk about, like I said, a little bit of pod. You said you were with Podcast Champions, so can you talk about anything about having... We don't really get people who work on podcasts, so what's your experience been like that with Cam?
So most of that was, I think back in 2019 in the spring. That was when me and Cam first set up that we were going to do kind of the podcasting together. And from that, he and I had known of each other or talked a lot from both of us being active in Cade and Brian's YouTube channels in the chat. So we kind of had a pre-existing friendship and then decided to do it. And Cam always did all the figuring out how it was hosted and doing editing on Audacity. And we would normally record over Skype, I think, where he would record his input and then record the output from Skype from the call. And we're currently have not recorded too much recently. I think the last time we recorded was probably about half a year ago now. Mainly because I've been more not as active in the game and he's been kind of focusing on the YouTubes, which I think is very great. And if you haven't seen his channel stuff, you should check his channel stuff out.
Oh, yeah.
but he's one of the smartest people I know with some of the game stuff, which maybe a few other people relate to the same of it, but yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
And then I actually recently went out to Seattle a couple weekends, like 2 weekends ago, and I got to see Brian and Lauren and one of the other mods that was on the channel. So it was good to hang out with them in person.
Oh yeah,
Which is like the first time I've seen MCOC people since fall of 2019.
That's
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Real world experiences.
Yeah.
Don't miss out on them. So yeah, we had a couple questions in chat. What is one champ that you're hunting or have been hunting for years?
I think one that, let me see. For a while, I think I didn't have Star-Lord at all as a 5-star, but I did end up pulling him eventually. Currently, I would really like Captain Britain, but I know she just came out, so that's not super hunting. And then when Kitty Pryde originally came out, I think I saved a 6-star Nexus from like Black Friday deals and opened it once she joined the basic, and that was how I ended up getting her.
Oh, that's pretty
But
awesome.
I don't know that I currently have anything that I'm like really hunting in the game.
You're pretty set right there.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Who did you vote for in Summoner's Choice?
I don't know that I remember what the options were. I think I voted in the first round, but I would not for the life of you be able to say who I voted for.
I can share a picture of all of them. Maybe jog your memory. There we go. So there's the 2022 Summoner's Choice.
And was it you could vote for one, or is it like one of a few? I forget.
You could vote for all of them if you wanted to.
Yeah, round one was all of them.
Different brackets.
Because I feel like I voted for Armor, Danny, or Agatha. And possibly Spider-Woman.
Nice. Who was your like most wanted out of all of them?
That's hard to say. I feel like it probably would have been Armor out of the lot of them. Okay. And then Agatha, just because it's I did enjoy Agatha in the Disney Plus WandaVision show, and I believe they're making a show about Agatha herself eventually as well.
I do think so as well.
So it's not something to completely rule out.
Agatha all along.
Yeah.
It was Agatha all along.
How's
I think that song won an Emmy, didn't it?
Really? That's awesome.
Or something. Not an Emmy. What is it? A Grammy. That's what it's called.
I know nothing, man. But no, that's pretty sick. Yeah, and there's the logo for a TV show. I'd be surprised if she didn't join the game next year. Like I really.
Yeah,
would.
I feel like it'll end up coming. Huh.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I think yeah, I was gonna say like, was it? I think they said it on since she was a finalist, obviously, but she lost. But they talked about how like she places runes, like magic runes, just like the show, which I thought was really cool and be very, very interesting.
Okay, so where is it? Sorry, I'm trying to find the Agatha All Along thing, if it won something. But it seems like it was the 2022 Best Song Written for Visual Media.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe I am wrong.
Oh, it's to be announced on April 3rd who wins it, though.
Okay. So it was definitely nominated for some.
Tune in tomorrow.
I mean, it showed up as it won something when I searched on Google, but I can't see where it actually says it was won.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah. Congratulations to all the writers and all them. They did a really good job.
Yeah.
What else we got, Jay?
I'm just going through questions. See if we have any. If you guys have any questions, type them in right now. Speed round.
Who are your top 5 favorite characters in MCOC?
Oh, Kitty Pryde would be one now. I need to open it up, May. Magic and Gwenpool both were like some of my early highest like 4-star champions when I was playing. Aegon was someone that I went through Labyrinth of Legends with, so that would be a 4th. And then I think I still really enjoy playing with Void and Sentinel both. So that can be 5 and 6. And Stark Spider-Man had been one that I played with a lot also. Like, I think he was one of my top 5 stars for a while.
Very nice. Go ahead, Jay.
So what's it? You mentioned your Angela's rank 3. What's her Sig ability at?
Let me check. Honestly, I might have taken her up on Jute, but let me look.
Really?
Because Kitty Pryde is Sig 200 for me, because that was one I did with some of the deals that came out. Let me see. You can hear the game music.
Yeah.
Okay, so Angela is duped, and I do have a unawakened Summoner Supreme. And Guillotine 2099 and Angela are both Sig 20.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever grinded for a character in the arena?
I grinded for Jubilee, I believe, as a 5-star when she first came out. And that was the biggest grind I had done. And then there was one May before some of the recent, like a while ago, that was I think when Ghost Rider, Blade, and Dr. Voodoo all hit arena. Or it was like 4 Mystic Champions in a row, and everyone called it Mystic May, and I grinded for those at the time. As basics, though.
Nice. About to have another Mystic May coming up.
Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness.
Let's see it. So, Mr. King had a question. Female experience with MCOC and best moment with MCOC.
So really just a lot of it with like being a girl and playing MCOC is, I think, for me, before I actually got in an Alliance Online, it was something I didn't really advertise about my account, like before I ever joined anything. And for a while I was the only girl in that alliance, and it was some of the like, hey, yeah, I'm a girl, I don't need to see things that you guys want to see. Or like some different stuff with that initially. And some of that is just finding good people that are respectful and not
oh yeah.
and also like just being able to communicate like, hey, this isn't a cool situation to be in, I'm gonna bounce, which is allowed to do, because if you don't like where you are, you're absolutely allowed to leave, even if it's something that can be hard to do at the time. I can't think of much else on that. But obviously I have found a lot of good friends through the community. Like, Dragon and Kat I both talk to a lot. As well as Brian and Brian's wife. And it's just, you end up finding people that are, like, easy to get along with, or that care about what's going on in your life. And it's, just something that's nice to do. But obviously with online relationships, you get in what you put out.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you're not sure if someone else is following through with all you can do is like do your best to be yourself as well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Peace, love, and
I
positivity.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like like trust but verify, but like obviously be safe interacting with people online.
Yeah, especially whenever it comes to online mobile games like
Yeah.
MCOC.
And then probably just best moment in general is I had a lot of fun when I did get to go to Comic-Con back in 2019. I think I would go again when they have a booth in person, but I'm not sure if they're doing that this year or what the thought from the Kabam folk is for that too.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot harder to get started with since the pandemic. Or since the panini, as some people call it.
Panini.
Yeah.
I've not heard that. Well, that's pretty
I do watch TikToks, and a lot of people start to call it different things on TikTok, like the panini or the I can't think of some of the other ones. The panini is the one that I find the most amusing.
We call them paninis in Illinois. Shoot. What else you got over there, Jay? I'm all out of notes.
Yeah, I'm about to, man. Have you watched the Summoner, the say like the narrative roadmap? What are you most looking excited for like event quests coming out, new characters? Have you paid attention to that?
I've not watched it actually. I forgot that they started doing that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because I think I know Thel was in one of the recent ones. I think if I remember right.
Oh, okay, so that's different.
Or that's different. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that's the inside the contest videos, which are amazing. Yeah, that's kind of like just like that's like showing you new information. So like 7.4, right? Superior King, showing you the new characters, teasing the month after's characters, and going into the design of that. Like I think you saw Mega Sentinel's like concept art, which is amazing. I love seeing that.
Nice.
But the narrative roadmap is actually basically telling you what the story is going to be every month for the rest of the year, which is the first time they've ever done that. And it was like
okay. Yeah, I have not seen that, so I'll need to do that.
But yeah, so yeah, like they were like saying like this month's going to be a Spider-Man event, and I was like, yeah, it's going to be Black Cat, right? And then obviously May, Multiverse of Madness. June's gonna be it's pretty cool because we were talking to Kabam Eclipse about it. It's about the Skrulls and the Kree Empire clashing together, which I was like thinking like Hulkling and Wiccan, if you know them.
Yes, that'd be amazing if they come.
Power couple.
And then it feels like if they do something like that, it would make sense to try and time everyone in buff around it, but maybe not.
I hope so. I love when the buffs tie in. The next one is obviously Thor: Love and Thunder. So maybe I think Valkyrie actually will come. That I don't think it'll be a comics version. It's got to be the movie.
Yeah,
because like
it would be like I could see them doing Jane Foster. Whatever her new version is, or it'd be interesting if they did throw in War Thor from Marvel Realm.
Yeah, it's you never know.
Yeah,
that would be crazy. I don't know, like Gore as well. Like I'm thinking too. That would be. Man, I want War Thor to come to the game so bad.
Yeah,
she was my top character.
I just like both hammers.
Yeah, she.
That ice arm and that firearm is just so cool to look at.
Yeah, there's a pig if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about.
Like Hammer of Valheim and Hammer of a different one I can't piece the name of.
Here, actually,
Jotunheim, maybe. Not sure. That might not be correct.
Oh, man, I had a picture of it somewhere. It's so hard because like a lot of it's been deleted, so
yeah,
it's so hard to find.
It's like I definitely have it written down somewhere because I went to like the panel where they were announcing Marvel Realm at Comic-Con, and I had it written down then.
Why so small? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, well, I don't know. Yeah, she's cool. But the next month is like the new Herald of Galactus coming to the game.
Gotcha.
And then I think Quicksilver will probably join that same month.
I can see that.
or the next month, because like the next month, which is weird, because the next month's like a Masters of Evil event with like Masters of Evil, so I don't really see Quicksilver tying into that.
It'll be interesting if like just from the like in WandaVision, obviously Wanda had the twins, Tommy and Billy, but because one of those becomes like Wiccan, and then there's also a I feel like he just goes by Speed, but he's another speedster that's in Young Avengers from it.
Yeah, he goes by Speed.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting if they do come by, because I feel like they are assembling the Young Avengers in the MCU, because they're adding Kamala Khan soon as well.
Yeah, they're definitely like we got.
And America Chavez is in some of the trailers.
America Chavez, Stature is Ant-Man's daughter grown up. Yeah, Kate Bishop, like you said. We had Patriot in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, we did get to see a glimpse of him. It'll be interesting if they do that as a storyline in the next, if they have a second season of Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And the Falcon.
And
then I know they experimented some with not in Jessica Jones. Patsy Walker became Hellcat, but she also had a boyfriend that took some type of like Captain America type super soldier dosage. But I can't remember what it was called. But obviously he wouldn't become Captain America. But if that universe is very much attached to MCU,
might as well be now, right?
It's something that they can easily get to.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
They I don't know if have you seen all Jessica Jones?
I feel like I've seen all of it. I definitely saw the I forget if it's 2 seasons or 3.
Yeah.
But I feel like I watched the second season all the way through.
Okay. You brought up Speed, and there's a speedster in that, and he dies like really fast. I was very disappointed. It's called like the Wizard, which is like a classic. At one point was Scarlet Witch's father. At one point before they retconned it, but it was pretty funny that he was like one of the fastest people, and he dies like really instantly. Poor guy.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he wore like a yellow jacket. He was.
Okay.
if you watch it, you'll know who who I'm talking about.
Also, like the tracksuit mafia and Hawkeye is also one of the fun parts to me.
Oh yeah, they were funny.
Because one of the first comic books I read had been the Matt Fraction Hawkeye, which does have them and Kate Bishop both, so it's a lot of fun.
Come on, bro.
Bro.
Bro after everything.
I love that they kept that. Like that's so cool.
So funny. Yeah. You guys got anything else you want to talk about? Do you have anything you want to plug, Star, that you're working on? Or
I don't think I currently do. Yeah, no, nothing's coming to mind.
Okay.
No worries.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, we'll just end it by thanking Star for coming out and joining us this evening. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We'll thank Jay for streaming us live on YouTube and Twitch, and thank the chat for joining us live. You guys are all amazing. Thanks for coming out. And have a great night, everybody.